Hey y'all, we are in our rapid prototyping session, and Ryan is about to show us the way we're thinking about the Chrome extension in the browser itself.
Yep, thanks, Erica. So a lot of people come up here when they install the Chrome extension and click this icon, and we feel like we can add a little bit more value for the users up here when they come up here and click this icon. So currently, by clicking the icon, that's how you kind of close out the Storytell extension or open it back up. But I created some mock-ups of a potential UI that would show when you click the icon. And here's what it looks like. So some of the things that are on this UI include a video with a tutorial on how to use Storytell. So if you're new to the extension, you'd be able to click the icon and just get some quick tips on how to use it. There's a button that would open and close or show and hide the side panel. So when it's currently closed, it would look like this. It would say show side panel. And then when it's open, it would say hide side panel like this. Below that, we have a little box for chatting. So it looks pretty similar to the side panel chat. You can enter whatever prompt you want to send Storytell, but because we're assuming users are new to the extension in this UI, we're starting with a basic prompt like create a summary about this content. And then when you submit it, it would actually open the side panel, show that chat in the chat window, and then you'd get a response from Storytell. So kind of just getting people used to using the chat and explaining how it works a little bit by having them do it. And then I have two different mocks here. One has a button at the bottom for deactivating Storytell completely, and one doesn't. So I didn't know if we wanted that in there or not, if that's something that users would find useful. But essentially clicking that button would completely turn off Storytell and you wouldn't see the side tab anymore. But yeah, we'd love to get your feedback on that, or if you think we're missing anything in these mocks here, please let us know. And anybody else have anything they want to add?
Yeah, I've got a few things, and you do too.
Hey, Erica, just really quickly, I just want to understand one more thing, Ryan, about what you are showing. We talked about having an on and off label on the icon. So is that part of this as well, that when you click deactivate, would it show the icon with an off label?
I don't have that in the mock, but I can kind of show that with this right here. So I know it's probably a little bit small, but we would do something like this where when you completely turn off Storytell, it would show off in this red box with the white text. For some reason, this one says on in the red box, but ours would say off. So you would know that it's completely off.
Cool. Okay, sorry, Erica. Go.
Yeah, great. So let's just talk about completely off or deactivated, exactly what that means for users. So my understanding is it wouldn't be running on any of their content or picking up any data or anything like that. Is that right?
Yep, that's correct. So when Storytell is completely closed, you don't see the tab on the side, and then it would also have that red off box. It's not summarizing any content or reading anything on the page. And that functionality would be the exact same as if you click deactivate down here as well.
Got it. Great. And then a question I have for users is, would this be valuable to you? So is this what you'd want to experience when you click on the pinned icon here for our Chrome extension? Or would it be something else? What's the experience that you want to have? And anything else here from our crew? Anything else before we close up shop on this cloud app? Okay, looks like we're ready to go.
One more thing, if nobody else does. One more thing. Also for users where it says how to use Storytell, you want to be able to X that out. Like at some point, you're going to know how to use Storytell. So maybe you don't want to keep seeing that, but you want to be able to like dismiss that almost like it's like a helpful tip. So then when you click it, you only have the show and hide side panel, the ability to chat and deactivate. So we'd love to understand that a little bit better. Also, where it says generate a summary with chat, Ryan, I'm imagining it's not just a summary, like that could be a place where they can chat with Storytell. So maybe the headline could be a little bit more broad. I don't know what we wanted to say, chat with your content or something. Maybe Erica, you and the SIX team have an idea of like what should the kind of call to action be there. And then also, are we imagining that this is where a user can put any prompt in? So, and do we want to have a prompt library here? Do we want their prompt library to be showing here? Kind of like it does on if you're highlighting some text, there's a prompt library. So I guess I'm wondering how much functionality do we want to have up in here? I think what I would propose with not having any user data would be, maybe we do have the prompt library here, just like we have in the highlighting. And if somebody has the side panel closed, but they want to be able to just generate prompts, they can easily do that here. I don't know if anybody has any feedback about that.
Yeah, that sounds great to me. I think just with consistency of experience and oh, I have this toolbox over here. I want to have full use of that toolbox here too.
And also, I had also a question as well with this. If we are going to be going that route where people might be able to have the same functionality here, then would this box be movable so it's not blocking content when they do chat with their content? Is that something that users would want?
Great question.
Great. And Ryan, I love the deactivate there. So again, we don't have any user feedback yet. So I'd say let's go for it. It feels very clear to, be able to deactivate it, seeing that it's off. That seems like an awesome, very clear thing that it's doing. So thank you for building that. It'd be great to hear if users have any additional detail or contrary opinions to that.
Yeah, I think especially from folks who have, uninstalled our Chrome extension in order to be sure that it wasn't running on your content, would seeing that be enough? Would that keep you with the Chrome extension installed?
Yep.
All right.
Awesome.
Cool. Thank you so much. Look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you.